I will show you how to get into the disco room as a big size character in Marvel Rivals Times Square. For this specific glitch, you need to be the third biggest possible pim size, which you can easily tell by switching into an average height character and see if you fit exactly under this store's ceiling. Then, go to the subway and switch into Rocket so you can fit in. The game doesn't allow you to teleport as a big character, so this is the only way to do so. Instead of heading towards the door frame, which you won't fit in anyways, head towards the train station instead and jump onto the train and go into the farthest corner. First, swap into the biggest character, Groot, and keep swapping between to a flyer, like Angela, and back into Groot. Repeat this process until you are in the correct height to fit in as Rocket, successfully clipping outside the map while keeping your size. Just be careful not to fall into the void. Notably, there is a ledge for safety in case you fall, but you can simply swap to a flyer when you have enough space to do so. After that, you will go ahead and fly beneath the disco dance floor and position yourself into the only parts you can clip upwards in. To know where to clip, I made a lineup you can follow. You can align your character's head after the fourth 2x2 disco floor line. An easier alternative way is to look where the doorway is at, and it should align to the spot between the stairs. Then, make sure to float upward so you can maximize clipping vertically. Swap into any flyers like Angela, Iron Man, or Storm to start clipping until you reach the dance floor. If it initially doesn't work, you can always move slightly in any direction you feel is right to keep trying until it allows you to clip upwards. After some attempts, congratulations. No doorway can stop you from hanging out in the disco room. For the biggest and second biggest size, I haven't found out or tested methods where you can do it by yourself. Perhaps you can also try the prior method. However, there is a way if you have someone else to help you do it. You can use Rocket's Beacon or potentially Adam's Ultimate to revive you into the disco room. I currently don't have footage of me clipping outside the map for the bigger size character, but I will show you the certain steps to do so. Go onto this roof on the billboard as a flyer, and then swap into Rocket while moving forward. Then jump into the highest point if possible. Next, you swap into flyers around 2 to 3 times, and then you should be able to clip upwards and outside of the map. Head towards the wall or border where the Jeffs usually bring you to before the update came. And then go to the left or right, which will be the entrance to fly under the map. Instead of heading diagonally straight to the disco room, fly towards the side first and then towards the disco room in an L-shaped direction, since there are invisible walls that will block you on the way. After reaching the closest point possible outside the disco room under the map, wait for a friend or ask a random person to put a rocket beacon near the disco stage, not around the disco entrance. It's best to switch into rocket when falling so when you respawn, you don't get stuck onto the ceiling. And there you have it. I hope all players, regular, big, and small, can enjoy the disco room together. For closing remarks, I know you already got what you need, but let me tell you a little bit about myself and thoughts on the new Times Square update before ending this video. I like to hang around Times Square and find silly glitches in this niche mode, and I make these videos casually for fun. I don't normally do guides or tutorials for these things since it takes a lot of effort to do so. This video will be an exception because I saw that most big size characters are missing out on the new content by hanging outside the disco room. The only time I would make another commentary video is if there's another notable harmless glitch we can all enjoy from, potentially from the new Times Square 1v1 update coming soon. Seriously, there are only so much glitches one could find. I will make and upload a shorts version of this while also uploading it to TikTok at Nave_500 so this info can reach as many Marvel Rival Times Square enjoyers as possible. You'll most likely see me in Times Square as usual too. Alright, have a great day and good luck on your matches. Peace out.